Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like life knocked the wind out of you? Like you gave your best and it still wasn't enough? Like you're carrying dreams in your heart, but reality keeps reminding you of your limitations. If that's you, stay right here, because this message is not for the confident, it's for the tired. It's for the ones who feel stuck. It's for the people who were told they are not smart enough, not strong enough, not good enough. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not what happened to you. You are what you decide to become. Life will knock you down. Life has a way of testing you. It will test your patience. It will test your faith. It will test your belief in yourself. There will be moments when you do everything right and still fail. Moments when you pray, you work, you sacrifice, and yet the door doesn't open. Moments when you look around and wonder, why does it work out for everyone else but not for me? And let me tell you something real. Failure is not a sign to quit. Failure is proof that you tried. The problem is not that life knocks us down. The problem is when we decide to stay down. You see, getting knocked down is part of the process. Staying down is a decision. The story you tell yourself. Every day you are telling yourself a story. Some people wake up and say, "This is just how my life is." Others wake up and say, "Something inside me is bigger than my circumstances." The story you repeat becomes the life you live. If you tell yourself you're a victim, you will live like one. If you tell yourself you're powerless, you will act powerless. But if you tell yourself, "This is temporary and I'm stronger than this," everything changes. Your mind is either your prison or your launch pad. Stop using your past as a place of residence. Use it as a place of reference. You were given more than you think. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they underestimate themselves. They don't try because they think they're not ready. They don't start because they think they need permission. They don't move because fear is louder than faith. Let me tell you something. You already have what you need to take the next step. You may not have everything, but you have enough. Enough experience, enough pain, enough lessons, enough strength to move one step forward. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Perfect conditions do not exist. Pain has a purpose. I know pain hurts. I know rejection cuts deep. I know disappointment can make you question your worth. But pain is not punishment. Pain is preparation. Every tear you cried taught you something. Every setback sharpened you. Every failure exposed what you need to fix. You didn't go through what you went through for nothing. One day, someone will survive because of your story. Someone will keep going because you didn't quit. Someone will believe again because you chose courage over comfort. The responsibility is yours. At some point, you have to stop blaming. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming the system. Stop blaming people who don't support you. Not because they didn't hurt you, but because your future deserves your full attention. You cannot control what happened to you, but you can control what you do next. Responsibility is power. The moment you take ownership, you take control. You must be willing to do what others won't. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants happiness. Everybody wants freedom. But not everyone is willing to change. Change requires discomfort. Change requires discipline. Change requires sacrifice. While others are sleeping, you may need to study. While others are complaining, you may need to work. While others are waiting, you may need to move. It's not about being better than others. It's about being better than who you were yesterday. When you feel like quitting, there will be days when you feel exhausted, days when nothing makes sense, days when quitting feels logical. On those days, don't quit. Rest if you must, but don't quit. Remember why you started. Remember who you're doing this for. Remember the version of yourself that prayed for this chance. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Your environment matters. If you surround yourself with doubt, doubt will grow.
If you surround yourself with negativity, negativity will win. Protect your mind. Be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you take advice from. Be careful who you allow to speak into your dreams. Not everyone who loves you believes in your potential, and that's okay. Believe in yourself anyway. Speak life over your future. Speak strength over your weakness. Speak hope even when you don't feel it. Your tongue can talk you out of your destiny or into it. Faith is acting without proof. Faith is not feeling confident. Faith is moving even when you're scared. Faith is applying again after rejection. Faith is standing up after embarrassment. Faith is believing when the evidence says otherwise. You don't need certainty, you need courage. Courage to try again. Courage to fail forward. Courage to believe in a version of yourself you haven't met yet. Your dreams are still valid. Listen to me carefully. Just because it didn't happen yet doesn't mean it won't. Just because it didn't work the first time doesn't mean it never will. Just because people doubt you doesn't mean you're wrong. Dreams don't expire. People quit on them. Don't let temporary delays turn into permanent regrets. Rise again. You have fallen before, and yet you are still here. That means something. It means there is more inside you, more strength, more courage, more purpose. Life is calling you to rise again, not as the person you were, but as the person you are becoming. Stand up, show up, give your best, and when fear whispers you can't, let your actions reply, "Watch me." You are needed. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Don't die with your greatness still inside you. Live, fight, rise, because greatness is not given, it is earned.